Hello everybody, James Woodall here. Today I'm talking about the concept of empowerment and what that means for health promotion. Talk a little bit about the definition of empowerment, what impact empowering approaches can have on individuals and communities, and talk about whether empowerment is still a useful idea in health promotion. So let's get stuck in. So let's start out. What exactly does empowerment mean? Well, it's become a little bit of a buzzword in health promotion and it's used very readily and very liberally, but without a lot of thought about what it actually means. And because it's used so frequently, it's led to a lot of, misunderstanding about the term. At its heart, empowerment is about providing individuals and communities with a greater sense of control and a greater sense of power over their affairs. Now, broadly speaking, empowerment can be considered both at an individual level, so in terms of individuals feeling a greater sense of confidence, greater sense of self-esteem, and often we call that psychological empowerment, or you may hear the term individual empowerment. And a lot of that work around individual empowerment you see in health promotion practice, where individuals are provided with skills or confidence or self-esteem to go out and take better control over their affairs. Community empowerment, on the other hand, is about groups of individuals, of communities, taking a more social action process to tackle the social injustice or the inequalities that are found in their communities. So at a very broad level, empowerment can be thought of as both an individual construct and also a community construct as well. So despite the lack of clarity and definition of empowerment, what difference does working in empowering ways have for the health and well-being of individuals and communities? Well, in short, the answer is that the research evidence currently isn't good enough. How do you really measure the impact of empowerment on communities, for example? It's a very difficult thing to do, and academics and researchers have really struggled with this. In an evidence review that I was involved with, the link which you can find at the bottom of this page, we found that there was some good evidence around individual empowerment and in interventions that tried to gain people's greater sense of empowerment through building confidence and self-esteem. So there's a body of literature that really does demonstrate the impact at an individual level of working in an empowering way. For communities, the evidence is less clear. So what difference does it make to provide communities with a greater sense of control or a greater sense of power over the social injustices and inequalities that may be facing those populations? And in short, the answers are not good enough. And at the moment, we need further research to really look at and measure the impact of community empowerment. So what does all this mean for health promotion and the concept of empowerment? Well, for many years now, empowerment has been the flagship value of health promotion, and it's continued to dominate the discourse and the way we talk about the values and the practice of health promotion. But currently empowerment has lost its radical roots. It's become diluted. It's become a term that's so meaningless that it's really lost all its power, if you like. So I think we need to get back to thinking carefully about what empowerment means and what that concept offers the discipline of health promotion. In parallel, we need stronger research and measures that will enable us to really determine what it means to work in empowering ways and what outcomes that has for communities and for individuals. So there's a lot there for the health promotion community to think about. I hope you found this short video useful. Please do post comments on Twitter or below. You can find me at Woodall Doctor.